Picture this for a second. You're just 16 years old, with no driver's license and barely passing half your classes. Your parents believe you're wasting your life, your teachers say you're lazy, and even your friends don't take you seriously. You feel invisible, like you're nobody. But then, in a single night, everything changes. You go from being seen as a loser to suddenly controlling more money than your entire neighborhood combined. $2.3 million, stolen in less than 24 hours. It sounds like the plot of a Hollywood movie, something you'd binge watch on Netflix. But this isn't fiction, this actually happened. It's the story of a teenage boy from America who went from broke to scammer to millionaire and then to criminal, all before his 17th birthday. Let's call him Ethan, 16 years old, living in small-town America. His world is a messy bedroom with posters peeling off the walls, dirty clothes piling up on the floor, and an old phone with a cracked screen that never leaves his hand. School was a nightmare. Math? He failed. Science? He barely passed. Every report card told the same story. Big red letters saying, "Needs improvement." His teachers didn't hold back either. They would smirk and say,
"Ethan, you'll never make it if you don't try harder. You're wasting your potential."
At home, it was constant pressure. His dad's voice would thunder through the house.
"Ethan, get those grades up. You think life's a video game? You can't sit around on that damn phone forever."
And then there was his mom, softer, but still disappointed. She would peek into his room, let out a sigh, and say,
"Honey, you need to think about your future. You can't just waste your life online scrolling."
It hurt. Every day he heard the same words: failure, disappointment, waste of potential. And slowly, Ethan stopped believing in himself. But here's the part nobody saw. On the inside, he was burning. His mind screamed, "I don't want to wait 10 years for some boring job. I don't want to be ordinary. I want to be rich now. I want to be somebody now." And every night, lying on his bed with the glow of his phone on his face, he scrolled through Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Flashy clips filled his screen. Teenagers barely older than him showing off Lamborghinis, Rolexes, and piles of cash stacked on the floor like mountains. It didn't make him jealous. It made him angry. Angry that they had it and he didn't. Angry that no one believed he could ever have it. And that fire inside him, it was only growing stronger. And every time he saw 18-year-olds flexing Lamborghinis and stacks of cash, that fire inside him grew even stronger. One night, while everyone else was asleep, Ethan was still glued to his phone. The silence of his dark room was broken only by the clicking of his thumbs. Scrolling, until something caught his eye. On a Discord group filled with random hustlers and wannabe entrepreneurs, one post stood out. It read, "Want to make money fast? Build a fake trading website. People deposit. You disappear. Easy money." Ethan chuckled to himself. Who would actually fall for this? He muttered. But then his smile faded. Wait, people are falling for this? Enough for someone to post about it. That single thought changed everything. What if he wasn't the victim? What if, for once, he was the one in control? His heartbeat quickened, a rush of adrenaline surging through him. He whispered to himself, "What if I try it? Just once? One small scam, just to see if it works. No one will even notice." And right there, in the quiet darkness of his bedroom, Ethan's future shifted. That late-night scroll had planted a dangerous seed, one that would soon grow into something far bigger than he ever imagined. Ethan didn't know coding. He wasn't some genius hacker. But here's the scary truth: he didn't need to be. The internet was full of shortcuts, and scammers thrived on them. A few clicks, a couple of late-night searches, and Ethan found exactly what he needed. A ready-made crypto trading site template. Cost him just a few bucks. He slapped on a shiny new name, CryptoMax Trading, double your money in 24 hours. The site looked real. Charts moved, numbers ticked up and down, and fake customer reviews slid across the page like magic. Some even read, "This platform changed my life. I made $10,000 in a week," misspelled words and all. But to the untrained eye, It looked completely legitimate. Now came the next step, luring in victims. Ethan crafted flashy ads that screamed, "Turn $100 into $1,000 overnight." And, "Don't miss the crypto boom. Get rich now." He spread them everywhere he could. Discord servers, Reddit forums, Instagram pages, all promising so-called financial freedom. And then, something shocking happened. People clicked. People believed. People invested. Ethan stared at his laptop screen in disbelief. His stupid little site was actually working. The first notification buzzed. $200. Ethan smirked. His scam wasn't a joke anymore. Then came another. $1,000, another. $5,000. By noon, his hands were literally trembling. More than $20,000 had landed in his wallet. By evening, the numbers went insane. One after another, notifications poured in. $10,000, $25,000, $50,000. And before the sun had even set, the total crossed $2.3 million. Just imagine this. A 16-year-old kid, still failing high school, sitting in a messy bedroom, with his dad yelling in the background about homework, while his phone screen glowed with millions of dollars. For those few hours, Ethan felt invincible. The smartest kid in his town. Smarter than his teachers. Smarter than the kids with straight A's. Smarter even than his own parents. For the first time in his life, he felt like a winner. But here's the truth. When something feels too good to be true, it usually is. The dream shattered the very next morning. Victims began realizing they couldn't withdraw their money. Panic spread. Forums filled with angry posts. "I got scammed. This site stole my savings." Cybercrime investigators got involved. And Ethan, sitting in his small bedroom, thought he was invisible. He believed hiding behind a laptop made him untouchable. But here's the cold reality. Online, you are never invisible. Every click leaves a trail. Every login leaves a footprint. And within 48 hours, investigators followed that digital trail straight to Ethan's house. That night, there was a loud knock at the door.
FBI, open up!
They pushed past him and walked straight into Ethan's room. His laptop was seized. His phone was taken. His crypto accounts were frozen. And just like that, the boy who felt like a millionaire was sitting in the back of a police car. Hands shaking, heart racing, world collapsing. The story exploded across the media. Headlines spun across screens. 16-year-old American teen scams millions in crypto. Some called him a genius, a modern-day mastermind. Others said he was nothing more than a greedy thief. But behind the headlines, Ethan wasn't a mastermind. He wasn't some criminal plotting world domination. He was just a kid who wanted to feel like he was worth something. In the interrogation room, his shoulders slumped and he finally broke. "I didn't even care about the money," he admitted. "I just wanted to feel like I wasn't a loser, even if it was just for one day." And that's the tragedy. For one day, he had everything: money, power, validation. But in the days that followed, he lost it all. His money, his freedom, his reputation. Gone, just like that. This story isn't just about scams. It's about shortcuts. Ethan believed money would fix everything, that it would turn him from a nobody into a somebody. But shortcuts don't build, they destroy. In scams, nobody wins. The victims lose their hard-earned money. The scammer loses their future. So the next time you see an ad promising guaranteed profits, or a post saying, "double your money overnight," remember Ethan. Because the truth is simple. Easy money costs the hardest price. And money made overnight disappears overnight. So what do you think? Was Ethan simply greedy? Or was he a victim of a society that worships money, where teenagers grow up believing cash equals respect? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them. And if you want more shocking, real-life financial crime stories, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, this is just the beginning.